Hey guys, Nintendo Hodge here. Family and I are taking a trip up to North Bay. Should be able to find some games. I got a couple setups already lined up to go. So come with us on our trip to North Bay.
There is a toilet in the doorway, but we're getting video games from them, kids. That's what's important. He's coming with the loot.
With the toilet on the front step. Can I play, Daddy?
It's not jewelry.
It needs to be charged. So, good pickup. I asked if they had any more games, and I ended up picking up a PSP with no charger, handful of games, a couple decent ones in there. It was God of War and one of the Jackson Daxter games. So, hopefully it works. She says it does. And yeah, for 20 bucks, I'm not going to pass that up.
Question is, did you use the bathroom on the deck?
I did not.
Where is it taking us?
Oh.
That looks like a dead end.
No. I don't think so. Unless it is, because they're doing construction.
300 meters, sharp right.
Did the Google truck really drive down this road? It is.
Sharp right. Highway 11, Highway 124, Highway 11.
So apparently you used to be able to get on the highway here, maybe?
Thank you, GPS.
Danger zone.
Flying through the danger zone.
What do you want Daddy to do?
Cannonball.
Hey guys, as you can see, we were away on a little bit of a trip. You saw some footage of some of the stuff we got, so I'm going to go over everything that I picked up. We had a trip up to North Bay, and I was able to pick up a few things while we were on our way there and in North Bay. The first item I'll talk about is right here, and you saw kind of in the one pickup video, is a Nintendo system. And it came with 4 games here. It's Mario 2, Mario 3, Rad Racer, and Dr. Mario. So somebody had that listed for $100, and I ended up actually offering them $50 for it, and they took it. So I was very surprised that they took it for that price, but they did. Works fine, came with 2 controllers and all the hookups. So this system's actually, just looking at it, you won't be able to really tell from there, but like the stickers in the bottom here actually can tell if I hold it like that are intact, and it's in actually very decent shape considering how old it is. So I grabbed those, and then as you can see when I was walking up in that video, a lady had a PSP as well. When I was up there, I asked if they had any other games for sale, and she had a PSP. She didn't have a charger for it, and I haven't had a chance to plug it in yet, so hopefully it works. And then with that PSP, I got a stack of games. We got a copy of Jackson Daxter, or sorry, just Daxter, loose. There's the case but no cover for it. There's God of War, Chains of Olympus. It's a grip shift. copy of Ghost Rider, Beowulf the game, and the last one here, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max. So I asked how much she wanted for all of that. She said her kids didn't play it. She said 25. I asked her if she'd take 20 for it. She said sure. So it's a nice looking PSP. The controls on it are actually a lot better than what mine are. Mine kind of stick, so I may end up switching and keeping this one as my own PSP. So after that, we kept on the road and drove a little ways away, and I had made another previous deal with somebody on Kijiji. They said they were going to leave the games in their mailbox, and I would just drop the money in the mailbox, and true to their word, they did that, and it's just 2 Wii games. I've never seen either of these games before, and after $5 since she took them, the first one's called Medieval Games, and it's actually got on here the National Parenting Publication Awards, and it came with this cool little cardboard slipcover for it. So again, I had heard nothing about this. I think it's just a bunch of mini games, compilation type game. And then the last one here is Spy Fox Dry Cereal. So it's kind of like a click and point adventure type game, but it's supposed to be for kids, like a kid friendly type game. And it's funny, I've never seen these ones before, but lo and behold, I go into the EB Games when we were in North Bay, and they had both of these games in there, but I got a better deal, only paying $5 for these 2 games. And while I was in that EB Games, I picked up one game. Where is it here? And that is a copy of Heavenly Guardian on the Wii. I picked this one up actually when I was in Philadelphia, but I grabbed this one because it comes with a manual and it's complete, where the one that I got in Philly wasn't, and this was about $5 Canadian. While we were in North Bay, I had 2 other Kijiji deals lined up, so we were there for a couple days, so I ended up picking these up over those 2 days. The first one I got was a copy of Metal Slug Anthology on the Wii. I already have this one, but that's some good trade bait, and it's complete. It's in good shape. I paid $10 for that. And the other one here is going into my collection, and it's Custom Robo Arena. I'm actually looking for the GameCube version of this, and I didn't realize there was a DS version until I was on Kijiji, and I saw it, so I got this one for $5. While I was in North Bay, I stopped at a Value Village and actually found a few games in there that were reasonably priced. So I got these 3 games in the Value Village. I got a copy of Tomb Raider 3, and that was $3.99. Got a copy of Greatest Hits Dark Cloud, that was $9.99, a little bit more, but it's still keep its value. And then the last one I got was Arc Lalad Twilight of the Spirits, and that was $4.99. So a few items in the Value Village. I was a little surprised to see that. The ones around here either don't have anything or the prices are just way too high. So happy to grab those 3. And then I went into a video game store that Brad, who runs the Northern Game Expo, he told me about on one of the streets there. And I picked up just one game when I was in there. I also picked up the final season of Breaking Bad with this. Yeah, bitch! So for $20, was it $20? 10, 30. I think it was $20 or $25. I got Breaking Bad, the last season, and a copy of Mystical Fighter on the Genesis. It doesn't have the manual, but the cart is in really, really good shape. Apparently this is kind of like a 1 or 2 player beat 'em up game. I didn't know anything about it. I kind of just looked up what the value was, and then this was under the value going online. And I picked it up figuring if I don't like it, it'll be easy to trade a Genesis game, especially with the box. After that, we went into Hawk Shop over the course of the weekend, and I grabbed 2 games. These were basically at price charting value, but they're 2 games that I really wanted to get into my collection for a while now. And the first one's Lost Kingdoms on the GameCube. It's supposed to be a really fun RPG. There's a sequel that's actually going for a lot more money than this. And this other one here is another Xbox game, and that's Phantom Dust for the Xbox. This one I almost picked up a while back, but the price was a little bit higher than what I wanted to pay, and I got this one for price charting value. So it was like, with taxes, $42 for both of these games. Canadian. And then when we got back from our trip, my wife found an ad on Kijiji for Wii U, and I'll just show you here what we got. We already have a Wii U, but for the price of this, I couldn't turn it down. I'm gonna try to pull everything out here that just so you can kind of see what we got with it. Just all your standard stuff. But it's a Wii U system. It works. Tried it out. Black system. So I believe this is the So 32 gig system. So 32 gig system. The tablet with it, unfortunately, didn't come with the charging dock, but those are pretty cheap to buy. It came with a third-party Pikachu Wii Pro controller. I've never seen that one before. Came with a copy of Mario Kart 8, and game that's in good shape. I tested it out, it works fine. And it also just came with 2 normal Wii controllers and the normal hookups. So for that, we ended up paying $160, which is a great price for a used Wii U. Even with the announcement of the NX, I'm kind of happy that we picked this up. We might actually take this over to my mom's house for the summer because the kids will be spending a lot of time there, and maybe leave it there with them to have a system to play. Unless anybody's looking to trade and they're interested in this, definitely up for trade depending on what you have. Always open to offers, so if somebody's looking for a Wii U and wants to trade something, you can go ahead and give me a shout and let me know. And then last but not least, I finally got my first limited run game. It came in the mail, and you can see playing behind me. I just found a clip of it. It's been playing the whole time. And that is Oddworld, New and Tasty Abe's Odyssey for the PS4. I tried to get the last run of the last game that was released. The name, I can't remember what it is. I was really upset that I missed out on it, and I barely missed out on it. So this one, I saw a post Grimsy42 had put on Facebook saying, hey, it's up if you want to try to get it. I didn't think I got it, and I just refreshed, and boom, I got it. It was in my cart. So this arrived in the mail today. Basically, it's the original Oddworld game remade, newer graphics, as you can see behind me, and they tweaked a few things. It looks really cool. Came with a limited run sticker, and just this little cardboard, almost like a postcard or something, limited run logo on it with the Oddworld stuff on it. So that's really cool to have this. For those of you that don't know what limited run is, they take games that were very popular that were only a digital release, and they do literally a limited run of a physical game, because as collectors we like to have the physical games, and they release a batch in the morning and a batch in the evening depending on what the games are. So there's one Saturday morning RPG that I think that was one of the first ones they did. That was before I found out about it. They did another one, Damage, I think it's Damage DX or Rampage DX or Rampage, something or other like that. And not Rampage on the Nintendo, a different Rampage. And there's one that they just did the other day, I believe it's a shmup. I wasn't really interested in that. And apparently the next one I heard rumors that they talked about wanting to do is another Fatal Frame, I believe. So that would be kind of cool if they did that. So very happy to add this PS4 game into my collection. So that's everything. I am now officially caught back up. Stay tuned. I'm going to have a video coming out in another couple weeks. Fraser from Party Play Gaming and Miles from Flock of Nerds are coming over. And we're going to go game hunting. I'm going to take them to a couple of my honey holes, and we'll see what we can find there. Maybe hit up a bunch of yard sales in the morning as well. My yard sales in my area aren't the best, but we'll see what we can do. So thanks again for watching, everybody, and remember to game on and game often.